Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is what I expect from a leader. That is justice. And what's going on here? Well, Putin found out that one of his generals was lying about the success of the Russian military army on the front against the Ukrainians. So what did he do? He fired the guy. Fantastic, fantastic. I wished this guy would fire each and every person who fails here miserably or works like that. Do you think that it is? No, because here I tell you how it is. In the office in the state of Michigan, for instance, if someone fucks up, he's not going to be singled out. They're going to make a new rule for all of us to follow because someone up. So let me show you this article here. The Telegraph, a Russian general who faked victories sacked by Putin. Excellent. Fantastic. Go to mommy. Right here. I think this is the guy. Colonel General Gennady Anashkin on the right. So this is the guy. The right here. The one, the white, blonde, whatever. A senior Russian general has been sacked for faking reports of battlefield successes in Ukraine, according to Russian media and war bloggers. Colonel General Gennady Anashkin has been the commander of the Russian Army's South Group, which is fighting around Siversk near Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine. I'm going to show you where that is. I saw this article yesterday, I think it was, or maybe the day before. And I thought, okay, he fired that guy. But why? I wonder why, because the Russians had success over there. And now I find this one, I say, okay, I got to make the video on this one. Here is Ukraine. Just so you know how it is, bam, bam, bam. Here is the Crimean Peninsula. This is the front line. So Bakhmut is right where my hand is, in that area. It's called Artemovsk by the Russians. It's called Bakhmut by the Ukrainians. Artemovsk. So in this, towards Chasov Yar, this is where they are advancing. But probably they were inflating the speed and width of the whole thing. So this is where it occurs, in this hand, right here. So let's see what else the guys did. And I'm quoting, very recently, false reports about supposedly deep successful breakthroughs began to come from Siversk, end quote, said military informant, a Russian military blogging channel after reporting the sacking. Rybar, another prominent pro-Kremlin Telegram channel, said that as well as providing inaccurate reports, Colonel General Anashkin had thrown poorly prepared and ill-equipped units into battle, unnecessarily killing hundreds of men for title apparent tactical gains. For little, not for little. What the hell is going on here? Neither the Kremlin nor the Russian army has officially confirmed the sacking of General Anashkin. Russian state outlet RBK reported that a source in the Russian Ministry of Defense acknowledged this guy's dismissal, but claimed that it was due to a quote-unquote planned rotation. He's looking like, I know you, mofo. I know you. Don't even move. Anybody move. All right, so, and they show us the area, the Bakhmut. What I showed you here, this is Pokrov. This is the area. All right, now, what do you think about this thing, my friends? I'm gonna tell you this. When you have such a leader who has no problem of sacking these guys for such a thing, I think he should be court-martialed. Maybe that's coming. I don't think it's just a rotation. Court-martial, this is dangerous. Because when you report the wrong positions that you supposedly acquired, other people make decisions based on that report, on those reports. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm right here in this, I'm going to attack this, and after you're behind, other people can plan certain kind of actions in the area according to the false information you provided. That's a crime. That's a crime what this guy did. He shouldn't be just removed or sacked. I think he should be prosecuted, court-martialed, and whatever, because people died. I'm assuming people died from this. But hey, that's what it is. Remember when we had Condoleezza Rice? She was the National Security Advisor, I think, or something like this, when the September 11 attacks occurred. Remember that one? Was she fired? No, she didn't lie. She did not lie. Other people lied, but that's a different story. She didn't lie at that point, but she failed. It's like you are in charge of the security of a candidate for the president of the United States of America, and all of a sudden someone shoots and hits the guys, grazes the guy's ear, what would you do? Fire left and right. Category. That's exactly what happened. No, she, in charge of all this, the people around waited a few days to resign or just put to the side. That was not a failure. I don't think that was a failure. If that was a failure, oh boy, we are in bad shape. And I think we are in between. I don't think we're good. I don't think we're bad. I think it is a mediocre quality that is inflated by Hollywood and by these baboons in the media. Why? Did you rub shoulders with some of these people? Did you rub shoulders with police officers? FBI, CIA, maybe Secret Service. Did you rub? Some of them are extraordinary. But some of them are really, really, you look at his gun and say, you should not have a gun in the holster or in your hand, Mr. Agent or officer or whatever you are, just by talking to the guy. But nevertheless, I can't have one, but they can. They can go wherever they want with a gun, but I can't go wherever I want. Why? They were vetted. Critical thinking is not a strong point for a person who works in a hierarchy like that. They should not have it. Remember, if you have a higher IQ in those kind of departments, they don't hire you. I mean it. There are certain specific jobs that in this kind of departments of law enforcement that if you test a little bit too high, or the questions in the psychological and all that, if you test too good, no, why? You know what? They're not going to hire you because they know that you think more and you will question the authority. They don't want to have that. They want to have a human robot. That's what they want to have. All right. Nevertheless, the Hollywood movie is going to do a great job on you. So this is Condoleezza Rice was not demoted. Was anybody demoted? No. Nobody was demoted when the attacks on the United States of America, 4 attacks occurred, right? 4. There were 4. No? Weren't they 4? Two Twin Towers, right? World Trade Centers. 2 of them. The Pentagon and the one in Pennsylvania, wasn't it? With the airplane. 4! And they didn't happen simultaneously. And what happened? Anybody was fired. 0. Now, this is corruption, and over there is what? Tyranny, we're told. My friends, a leader doesn't have only to have charisma. As I've been told here in the United States of America, it has to have knowledge, has to have courage, he has to understand geopolitics, he has to be wise, he has to be temperate, many other things has to have, but charisma. Why? Because you have a swindler with charisma, and he's a swindler. And say, well, no. You get elected, and when you get elected, even if you're a baboon with charisma, like, hey, baby doll, how are you? Yeah, I'm going to do this for you. Yeah. Okay? If you just are suave or sleazy, however you wanted to take my interpretation or my if you have only that, they say, well, you get elected, and then you appoint your cabinet, and those are the experts. But if you're a baboon, how do you know those guys are the experts? And then when they come with a suggestion, right? National Council here, let's talk about in the war room, yeah? And you're a baboon, okay? And those guys are all around you. They can sell you cucumbers and they say that's oranges. And you're, yeah, man. So you need to know squat. You don't know who those guys are. You need to know something at least. Not like Kamala fucking Harris and so on. All right, my friends, this is Putin, and this is the general who is gone. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.